What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So, first of all, no, I am not a god, and I actually just kind of thought this would be kind of a fun thumbnail to make, so let's see what happens. And also, the phrase I am a god has some good SEO value to it, so let's see what that does. Even though I did call this XRP price move out perfectly on Monday and the week before, there are so many videos you can go through, from my 5 times weekly morning watch list videos to my Monday live stream that I do here on YouTube. I've been talking about the altcoins are getting ready to make a big move. So we're going to be talking about XRP just a little bit, and also my XRP swing trade, which I would be a god if I nailed, but for some reason, God only knows, I got out of this trade way too early. Yesterday I made about a little over 5% profit trading. XRP was up around 12%, and then another I think 6% today, but it also pulled back a little bit, so I will have to check how much it's up on total. Overall, though, I definitely did butcher this trade a little bit, even though I was calling it out. I think it's because I was treating my day trade a little, my swing trade, I was in a swing trade, and I typically only day trade. So especially since we're kind of in a bearish swing right now to the downside. So I definitely treated my swing trade a bit much like a day trade, and I got out as soon as I hit my day trading targets, which is like blows my mind because I'm going to show you guys the charts in a little bit, and this was actually a really nice trade. So let's just dive into it right now. Let me put up my trading chart. Okay, so here's yesterday's trade, XRP. We bought at a really nice 2.59. We sold at 0.266. Right now, if you see the price, it's at 0.3. We got just about 3% profit on this trade. And then I was able to move those funds, reallocate those funds to Litecoin, and I was able to get another little over 2% day trading Litecoin yesterday. So, I mean, you can't really complain about an over 5% a day. We're also trading with a smaller position size again. We reduced our fund from 20,000 day trading fund to $7,000 earlier this month, and now we're at $7,876. The reason we did that is because we reallocated our funds after the hack, and so now our long-term fund, our day trading fund are all kind of in the same ratio again. So that was a little tough, but whatever, we're over it now. So yeah, we started off yesterday with $7,477, and we ended yesterday with $7,876. So we made just about 5.33% overall. I can't really complain about that. And a lot of the day trades that I did yesterday were very scalpy. There are all kind of breakouts or breakout bounces. I typically don't trade that sporadically. I look for 1 to 2 trades per day, tops, usually in the morning. And this was kind of just in the middle of the day, all over the place. And I want to talk specifically, though, today about XRP, a little bit about my trade, but then also, what's coming up and how we should look at the markets in the future. So let's dive into that right now. Okay, guys, I don't know if you're ready for this. This is the extremely painful to see XRP run. And you can see I've actually made this mistake several times with XRP. I don't really know what it is. But I haven't really fully transitioned into my swing trade, full bullish mode yet. And you can see this is XRP on Coinbase. And you can see, right here, I bought XRP and then I sold again right away. I was doing a little bit of range trading. This was a 4% trade. This is the only one that we had a really nice trade. We had a huge breakout here, came back to support, and then I bought and then sold around 16% profit. That was a really nice one. I remember this one, again, we had a nice breakout back to support, bought here. I got faked out on this one, actually. I was looking too much on the intraday on this one, and I completely got faked out. The next day, I missed a massive run up. Yeah, 20% plus, and you want to talk about it. The same thing happened to me this time. Look where I sold. I mean, this just makes you want to cry a little bit. And on Monday, and even the days leading up to Monday, and the weeks leading up to Monday, I was preaching this. The altcoins are going to rally soon. It doesn't even matter what the news is. They sold off in just a month and a half, 2 months, 60%, 50 to 60% across the board. So that was kind of my trading thesis. We saw huge support coming in. We saw a general trend. I'll show you this on Litecoin. You'll see the trend very clearly. And I drew all these lines a couple days ago. So just watch my Monday video. It's the last video I made. You can see what I always talk about and just ranting about right now. But I'm just trying to do a little bit of hindsight review here right now. So I don't know why, but I sold during a little pullback, a hammer candle. I have zero idea why. This trade was going on forever. It was about 6 days, and 6 days for me with trading is kind of a long time since I typically day trade. I like to shoot for my 1.5 to 3%, typically 1.5% daily profits. I'm super happy with that, and I just consistently take that over and over again, and that is why our chart moves upwards consistently. But this time, I'm trying to look for a bit more swing trades. But then I kind of ended up treating this one like a day trade. And this is exactly where I would have took profits last time on a day trade. Anyway, I closed out right before this position. I left a good, I don't know, $1,500 on the table. So a little kind of upsetting with that, but at the same time, that's trading. It's not really about being right or wrong. It's simply about taking profits when you have them and limiting your downside. And that, on average, I'm pretty good at since I've been doing this for many years. However, I do tend to sell my positions very, very quickly. I have a very specific range of where I like to take profits, and since I have that really ingrained in my head, I was like, I'm over that range, let me take my profits. Boom, I did that. However, I didn't think, okay, I'm in a swing trade. What are my longer term objectives? This is my longer term objective right at this point, 2.9 area, and I just kind of got out too early. I should have just, smoked a joint and played some Xbox or something, because that would have made me a lot of money yesterday. It's weird how it works, but you can't really get them all. Anyway, it completely passed my target. We did have a little bit of profit taking in this target, but then we completely kept running. I'm probably not going to be trading this one in the next day or 2 or 3. We'll see. We're kind of above this long-term resistance zone, and I don't really like getting aggressive in these areas. I like to look for value. Even with my day trades, I like to see pullbacks. I like to trade with the trend. And right now, I would just be buying too high of where I would feel comfortable with. So if we had a general pullback, actually, this little pullback right here could probably be a little day trade, since we went over a long-term support area, and then you could possibly trade this to the upside right here. Look for about 4%. Again, take some profits in that area. One thing, but in general, I'm probably not going to be trading this one. I hate chasing trades, and right now this would be a pure chasing trade for me. I mean, I don't really care that I missed a lot of the upside on this one. Yeah, I mean, of course I care, and it's not great, but I just have to understand that I'm not consistently profitable by just chasing trades and doing all these things. I'm consistently profitable by doing what I did yesterday. So even though whatever we missed 15-16% upside, I still made 5% in the market yesterday, and this month we're over 11% profit. So it's a good month. It was a good trading day yesterday, and I could just sit back today and let the new trading opportunities come to me. One last thing that I want to quickly review with you guys is Litecoin. So Litecoin, again, this hit our target perfectly. We weren't trading Litecoin simply because my funds were allocated to the XRP position. But if you just come over here to Litecoin, you'll see this is where we did a little bit of day trading when we sold the XRP position. This was really good fun yesterday, actually. In the Discord private trading chat room, you're probably wondering why I was a bit all over the place, but it was really hard to mention a lot of these ahead of time. So I'm happy for all of you guys who identified that we were in a stair-stepper trend ahead of time, and that there was a clear trend going on, and we were able to capitalize on some of these trades. So what we were basically seeing though is we had a big sell-off, and then we were forming higher lows, and this is exactly what I was talking about in the Monday live stream. Higher high right here, higher high right here. Higher high was the goal. That was the projection. This was our trading thesis, right? You always want to go into a trade with a thesis, a plan. And then we were making higher lows, but 1, 2, and we'll probably have a third one here after we see a little bit of pullback in this area. So that's just our general trading ideas. Right now, we kind of hit that goal. So I'm not going to be going long blindly in this area. If anything, I would be taking profits right now. One of my, another investing trade, Neo also broke out very nicely. Where is it? Neo, there it is. Across the board, everything is kind of just breaking out right now, especially the alts. Bitcoin is in a descending triangle pattern and constantly getting rejected off this trend line. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a bigger pullback on Bitcoin and people were reallocating some of their funds from Bitcoin to some of the altcoins in the short term, guys. I'm not saying this is going to be forever. I'm just saying for the next few weeks, Bitcoin had that really nice run up and it's still kind of holding its highs, while altcoins had that nice run off, but they sold off tremendously. And that's why I think just a bit of a bounce more than anything is completely understandable and kind of expected with Litecoin, with the altcoin. So you can see here, this is the 4-hour moving average. We finally broke above it. We're hitting former resistance zones, former support zones, which are new resistance zones. And I wouldn't be surprised if we had a little bit of a pullback before we had a continuation to the upside. If you go to the daily chart, you can see this moving average a little bit nicer, that we had a huge sell-off towards the moving average. We bounced off it, and now we're kind of, again, approaching these support zones, and now we're moving up back to the former moving average. So I wouldn't be surprised is after we had a little pullback, maybe we're not going to get a pullback, who knows, we have a secondary run-up. But, you know, that's just, it doesn't really matter if I'm right or wrong. It's all about just understanding, having a trading thesis, and then allocating your funds accordingly and taking profits when they're there. So I think that's enough ranting from me for today, guys. If you are in the group already, in the private Discord trading chat room, and you are a student, make sure you review these last Litecoins. I want you guys to be able to learn from them. They were mostly all breakout trades. But guys, when you have volume like this is the time to trade. The rest of the day or the rest of the week, it doesn't matter if you look at the market and there's no volume, you don't have to trade. It's pretty relaxing. I typically only trade 2 to 3 days. 3 days, I would say, a week. Sometimes I get really aggressive and trade 4 or 5 days a week. But most of the time, I'm chilling. I have so many other projects I need to work on. So trading to me is a great way to make a lot of extra side cash. And then really have a lot of time for so many other things. So that's really what I like to teach. I like to teach a trading style that is very, very relaxed and gives you time to do everything else in your day, right? Trading and investing should add a value to your life, not take value away from your life. And to me, value in my life is freedom and having time to allocate to things that I really like to do. And that's why I like trading so much. And that's why I like to share and talk about trading. If you guys have not subscribed already, consider subscribing to this channel and checking out the Monday live streams that we do every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been doing it for well over a year now, and they are hopefully getting more and more focused and concrete, and you guys find even more value in them. I know in the beginning they were just kind of all over the place. I did trade reviews, I did a little bit of everything, but I think the flow is getting better and better. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave any questions below. I would be super stoked to see them and answer them and learn from you guys as well. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Until next time, ciao ciao. What's up, traders and future traders? Welcome to my channel. I'm Alex Winkler, full-time trader of over 6 years, and as of March 2019, mentor to over 100 students on launch day alone in my new Profitable Crypto Trader course. If you think trading and investing is the best thing ever, go and subscribe now. And if you're one of those hardcore people that doesn't like to miss a thing, click on that bell icon too. If you're interested in building a solid trading and investing foundation so you can spot and capitalize on the next best trade, I went ham on making a super simple all video course that I think you will love. Head over to profitablecryptotrader.com when you're ready. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a thumbs up. You would make my day. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Till next time, ciao ciao.